Join me in making for the first time, my first time at least, this drink that is really known for helping with inflammation. It has anti-inflammatory properties like the EGCG compound that lowers inflammation, and also it is great with protecting your cells because of the polyphenols it has, and it stabilizes free radicals in your system. So I've been hearing a lot about matcha, and I really wanted to try it, try to make it. I've had it one time and I enjoyed it, and I was like, hey, it has the anti-inflammatory properties, which I'm always conscious about, making sure that I minimize inflammation in my system. I drink a lot of green tea as well, but I thought this would be great to add to the combo. All right, so welcome back to the channel. I'm glad you tuned in. Today I'm going to be making for the first time my matcha drink. I got a big old jar from my local grocery store, and I have some soy milk, which is what I typically use for any of my drinks, whether it be chai or maybe I'm having oatmeal. I usually use soy milk. And I've got my warm water and my stirrer. All right, so let's jump right in. So according to what I've seen out there, you just grab a scoop. So I have a scoop here. I need to put the water first from what I watched. So I'm just gonna put some water in the glass. I might put some more. Okay, and I'm gonna put that in there. I see people like sieving the matcha powder, and I think it's primarily to reduce clumpiness. No real reason. Which, if it's a bit clumpy, I don't think I mind, but I will try to avoid that in this first attempt. I'm gonna put another scoop in there. Okay. So I've got this stirrer. So, okay. You never know what can happen when you're doing a live demonstration. Okay, so that's blending in very nicely. And, okay, it's a little bit frothy as well. At this point, you could add your sweetener, but I usually like to train my palate to not look for sugar or sweeteners. Try to get an acquired taste where I can. So I'm going to try the matcha with just the milk, and if it's really too strong, then I will put some sweetener, maybe a little bit of, maybe like half a teaspoon of sugar just for the flavor. Okay, so then here's my glass. I think this is properly stirred. I'll try again just to make sure it's thoroughly stirred. Just give it a little bit of a whisk there, not too much so it doesn't get messy. Okay. Alright, that's good enough for me. Alright, so there's that. Here's my silk. Okay. This is not sponsored, this is just me. I usually use the soy milk unsweetened. Let me close this so I just don't get any moisture into my matcha can. So I'm going to pour that in there. Pretty generous serving. Okay, and then I'm going to pour my matcha in there. Ooh. Okay. I think that's enough. I feel like it's going to be a little bit strong. So let me start gradually and walk my way up. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more soy milk in there and stir that up. Hey, it's protein, so you can never have too much protein, right? Alright, so let's try this. Here goes. Oof. It's a bit strong initially. You can taste the matcha itself, but then I also can taste my soy milk in there. It's good. I don't need any sweetener. I don't want to get used to adding sugar. If you want to add sugar, that's fine, you know, feel free, but also in moderation. But I like it without the sugar. It's like a nice, creamy, rich flavor in there. So yeah, this is good. Okay, so my first attempt at making homemade matcha was a win, in my opinion. So yes, I'm always looking for ways to help my body naturally fight whatever the issues are, you know, like be able to fight um, inflammation, which I do a lot of green tea as well. So adding matcha to my selection of drinks is exciting for me, right? Okay, so let me know if you're going to be trying this drink. Put in the comments what you thought about the flavor, if you made any customizations to yours. And yeah, let's together work to reduce inflammation in our systems and protect ourselves. This is a really great drink, and good try. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time.